God, they're so good. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. It feels great to be making a video. It's been a while since I made one, but we're here now, and we're going to talk today about what's in my bag. It's changed a lot from basically the beginning of this year, and it's changed for the better. I love the discs in my bag right now. I can trust all of them. Before we get into what's in my bag, be sure to subscribe. I want to thank everybody that has subscribed so far. My channel's grown quite a bit, and I couldn't have done it without you, so thanks. To get started, we're gonna start with putters. I got two main putting putters. They're links. I switched between nomads and links and pixels. I keep going back to these links. I've putted with links for the majority of the last year and a half, and so I went back to them. I love the links. Anything within like 45, 50 feet, feel very comfortable attacking the basket, so these are staying in the bag. I do have a pixel. This pixel is for long jump putts. If I need something that's gonna hold a straighter line longer or have a little bit of ante to it, I can use this pixel. So I'm gonna have 4 throwing putter / approach discs. And we'll start with the Proxy. Anybody out there that has a Proxy or has thrown a Proxy knows that they're great throwing putters. I love them. Ever since I threw my first one, it's never came out of the bag. It's just a straight point and shoot, maybe slide hyzer flip, push dead straight forever. These are probably my most go-to throwing putter. 2 Eagle Envies. They're the Rebirth Eagle Envies, but I have 2 of them, mainly because I just love this mold so much. I've heard that they're just like a normal Proton Envy, but I love them. I can rip on them and they'll go dead straight. I can put them on little mini flexes. They're just a fantastic disc that I can trust to always have a little bit of finish. I don't know what more can be said about these 2 putters, but they are staples in my bag. Then I have this Tempo. This Tempo is for mainly forehand approaches. I will backhand it some if I need something with a little bit more stability than the Envies, but this is a great forehand disc. It's gonna be like a zone, but maybe not quite as deep or quite as stable. It's not as deep, but it is a great disc. Those are all my putters. So real quickly, before we get into mid-ranges, I do wanna say I have a few videos coming out in the future. One next week, it's gonna be the 4 Axiom MVP discs, the Halloween. I know one's a Eclipse Pixel, and then another one is a Fission Pyro. I don't know what the other 2 are. We're gonna see when they get here. And I should be trying out the Trail. I know a lot of people have done reviews on the Trail. I haven't. I guess I have this perception that it's like a faster Crave due to the numbers. So we'll see when I get it. That's it. Let's get back to the video. Look forward to seeing those come out. So now we're gonna get into mid-ranges. So this is where in the past my bag suffered. Not because I didn't have good discs in my bag, but I had a lot of different molds that did similar things. I used to have, my last video, I had an MD1, Buzz, and a Hex. They're all pretty much the same disc, essentially. I have 5 mid-ranges, 2 molds. We'll start with really maybe the GOAT mid-range, I don't know. It's up there. Hexes. Love hexes. Some people don't like them. I love them. I have 2 of them. This one's beat in nice. This one has a little bit flip to it. I can push it straight. It'll have a little fade or a little turn to it. It's great. This is a Eclipse Hex Lozado stamp, and it pushes straight with a slight finish. So those are staples. Definitely forever staying in the bag. Probably can't imagine a Hex coming out of my bag. It's just too good of a disc to me. 3 Pyros. I have 2. These are pretty much the same. I have a backup. This one's actually slightly more stable than this one. And this is just a straight up white Pyro. I love this stamp. I don't know why I love this stamp. It's called Gingerbread Man, but it's freaking awesome. They're both Neutron plastic, but this one's gonna have a little bit more finish. This one's gonna push straighter longer. And then this guy is a Proton Prism Pyro, and it has some sweet sparkle to it. I don't know if you can tell, but the flight plate has sparkle, the rim has sparkle. It's really cool. This is gonna be a forehand, mainly overstable. This is my most overstable mid-range. I can use it for backhands too, if I need something that's really gonna be in a headwind. So these are great. So if you can take away anything from what I just said about having different molds in different bags, I try to have the least amount of molds as I can, have the same mold, different stabilities in that mold. It's helped me a ton to do that. Now we're gonna get into fairway drivers. One of my favorite discs in my bag, and it has been ever since I've thrown it, it's a Crave. You can't really beat a Crave. This is a great hyzer flip disc. If you want a disc that's gonna put on anhyzer, just hold that anhyzer for turnover shots. Can't really say much more about the Crave. This is a servo. It is gonna be a more stable Crave. Not a whole lot more, just a little bit more. It's gonna fly like a Instinct or an FD1 from Discmania. Push it dead straight, slide finish. I've got two Teslas, both the same plastic, different stabilities. This is the new Simon Lizotte Tesla, and it flies pretty straight, the slide finish. I'll throw it on, most of the time I'm gonna pick this up to throw for my Tesla shot, but I'll pick this one up and throw this one into a headwind. I can forehand this one. This has a little bit more stability to it. It's great. I can rip on it and trust that it's not gonna just turn and burn. So, all right, so now I have also two Fireballs. These are gonna be predominantly forehand discs. This one I've had in there for longer. It is more of a straight pushing forehand disc. This one's pretty much brand new, and it will finish more. Now we're gonna get into distance drivers. I have two Defies. This Defy is a little bit more flippy. This is the one I aced with, which was super cool ace. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's a 400-foot ace. A lot of people think it's fake. It's not fake, it's real. My reaction says it all, because I just wasn't expecting that to happen on that specific hole. But here it is. It is a Neutron Defy, and it's a great disc. This is a Proton Defy. It's gonna fly like a Wrath, probably. This one pushes, it's like a faster Tesla, basically. If I could put some discs together, like these three, this is all same, basically same flight, different speeds. So 6-speed, 9-speed, 11-speed. So we'll get into some go-to forehand discs. I will backhand this one too. It's a time lapse, by the way. This one's incredibly stable. Like, a lot of people said that this prototype run was super stable. This one is stable, but it's not like a crazy stable. This one is definitely crazy stable. I love this disc. If I ever lost this disc, I would want a backup. So I have two Tantrums. They are same plastic, same weight, different colors. This one's slightly more stable than this one, I believe. They're very, very, very close, but I can get a crap ton of distance off of these, backhand or forehand. They're definitely probably my furthest flying disc. This is a Dimension. I've had a Dimension before, not as stable as this one. This one's kind of taken a fast speed utility disc slot. I use it for forehand rollers. Absolutely, if I need something that's really gonna flex out of it, that I can trust, I'll pull this out. Skip shots, like something that I know that I'm just gonna have to just get way left really fast. If on a backhand, it's very stable. My last two distance drivers in my bag. I think they're underrated. I don't hear much people talk about them. I've seen Simon throw it in a couple tournaments as a roller, but I think they are just great discs. I don't know why people don't talk about them more. It's the Vanish. This I throw a lot. It's gonna be a great disc that holds anhyzer, put on slide hyzer, flip up to flat, turn, hold, get lots of distance, and have a slight finish. The numbers on this one is it's 11, I'm gonna guess, I think it's 11.5 -3.2. Doesn't fly like that at all. This is a R2 Vanish, and I can put it on a lot of hyzer. It'll flip up, hold the turn, hold the turn. If I want something to stay left or stay right on a backhand and not go out of bounds, or if there's danger left and I want to stay right, I will use this one. It's great to always have a really understable disc. I can do backhand rollers, so great disc. That is it for today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Enjoy this really nice weather. Stay in the fairways. Try not to get bogeys. Until I catch you in the next one, go in peace and be blessed.